Hey everyone, Malcolm here from Living Giant Productions, and today I want to talk to you about this little accessory that I've had for quite a while and just became real useful. The Sony RMT-DSLR2 remote control. Alright, so if you're like me, trying to do a little YouTube channel, and this is basically your basic setup here. You got a camera in front of you and you need to make an adjustment, or you need to start and stop the recording. Well, to do that you would reach up to the camera and hit the record button, or say, oh, I need to change the ISO. Let me reach around and memorize the buttons that I need so that I can go into my ISO settings. And it can be a pain, especially if I'm shooting on my B camera, the A7R2. Now, at least the A6400 has a flip screen, so I can see what I'm getting. Now, I recently added the monitor, which is running through the HDMI of the camera, so I can at least see myself. It allows me to see my information up on top of the display still, but I see the video feed down below. So real quick today, I want to just show you how convenient this little remote can be. You've got your start stop button, you get your zoom controls, you got your basic D-pad or your control wheel like your camera has, you got the menu button, you can delete, you can play back, and as well as change your display mode of your camera. So first off, you can stop the recording and start the recording. One of the other key benefits is if you do have to stop recording, you can go into your menu and make adjustments. And when you're shooting 4K on the A6400, this will show up on the display up on top on the camera's display. Gives you full menu control, be able to make any adjustments you need, and you can exit out. You can also use the complete D-pad of the remote, just like the camera wheel on the back. So to the right would be my ISO settings. I can adjust my ISO to what I'd like. Now, I'm going to switch over to 1080 real quick, and you'll be able to see that the menus and the screens will change a little bit in this scenario. And we're going to change this to 1080. Now you'll notice the screens went off. In 1080, the A6400 screen's off, but it's outputting the complete screen in HDMI. So now you got a bigger screen to control your menus or set your exposures or set your scene. As you can see, I can with some of my face tracking, and you can see the full frame, you can see all your settings. You can turn on your zoom setting. Let's do digital zoom on, and let's try it out. So let's see. There we go. We've got digital zoom control now on my 24mm prime lens. And I can control the zoom of the frame a little bit. Now this is clear image zoom that the Sony cameras feature. Allows you to use a prime lens but have a little bit of a zoom function. So originally I got this remote as a remote shutter release, so I could just, hit shutter 2 seconds or hit the shutter remotely and take photographs. This is before I really got into video with this stuff. The problem with that is you're having to actually reach around the camera to use it. Now Sony did have the touchless shutter release in the earlier app cameras, like the A7R2. I still have it. This camera I don't believe has it, but that you do have phone controls and other options available to you now. But as far as in the studio like this, I mean, this is an easy way to make quick adjustments. So ultimately for me, I just want to show you guys really quick that, if you're doing something like this where you're going to reach around the camera or hit start, stop, record, check your settings, all that, this remote makes it really easy to just hit stop, hit record, gives you that optical, that digital zoom control if you wish. You can play back, check your video if you want. So let's you can stop recording, playback, and I can check my scene and kind of keep myself in the same spot in the chair. I don't have to move around. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. It's just something really simple, an accessory I already had, just made my life a whole lot easier recording these videos. I want to share this with you guys, and hopefully that it'll help you if you have it. If not, I believe this thing's like 25 or 30 bucks. You can buy it on Amazon from Sony, B&H, any of the major camera stores should be able to have this remote for you. Anyways, that's it for me today. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Later. behind the scenes. That's what you're good to see.